So today, we're going to try these 3 Wild Turkey balls. The Jimmy Russell 70th, the Japanese Export 8101, and a 1989 8101. And I have my friend Brandon with me. He's had some of my whiskey before. He drinks Wild Turkey regularly. And we'll get his impression on it. So, here we go. If I can figure out how to open this monstrosity.
What a bitch.
Yeah, what a bitch. There we go. There we go. So, we'll start with this one. This is the Jimmy Russell 70th anniversary. Let me pull this back. And what's cool about this bottle is it's select barrels of Wild Turkey. It's the first time they've had the 8101 label in the U.S. in several years. And Jimmy Russell is the master distiller, or he was master distiller. And he's worked at Wild Turkey for 70 years. So it's his anniversary bottle, and he basically, his favorite thing at Wild Turkey was always 8101. So they did this as commemoration for his long service with the company. And what's interesting is Wild Turkey used to be JTS Brown. And then now it's Wild Turkey, though. And it's owned by Campari. Just tell me what you think about it.
I'm drinking this whole thing?
No, you don't have to drink the whole thing. Like, get a little nose of it, just swish it around, get some...
I was making sure we weren't sharing before I did drink the whole thing.
No, don't drink the whole thing.
So do drink the whole thing.
No, don't drink the whole thing. Just get a little sniff of it. Tell me what you think, and then like nose it and get to know it.
Buy a dinner first?
Yeah, buy dinner. Taste any different than regular Wild Turkey to you? Regular 101?
It's not as oily. That one has the little bit of a kick at the front, I feel like. Mm-hmm. But nothing on the back end going down.
So, I switched a little bit out.
You bitch. I could have drank that.
So, I will tell you one thing I find interesting. Smell this and tell me if you can smell a little bit of pickle.
Okay. No, I don't smell pickles.
You don't smell pickles?
No.
I get a little bit of pickle. And I don't like pickles. It smells very interesting, though. Like I said, I get a little bit of pickle. Almost, I get some wood notes, but it's like cedar instead of like oak or something like that. I think I might differ with you. I think it's kind of oily. It's not like super oily. It's really sweet too.
I mean, there's some oiliness with it, but it's not as oily as like regular 101.
I'll let you finish that. Tell me what you think again.
I think it's got that little bit of oiliness at the beginning, but it's not oily like the whole way down, like a regular 101 is.
So, do you find 101 to have some like spice to it? Think it's spicy at all?
It just depends. I drink it fairly frequently enough that it doesn't have a lot of spice to me.
This one was a tight cork.
That's what she said.
Just a bit more than that. So what's interesting is, so this bottle here is $55 for an 8-year 101, and it's supposed to be choice barrels for this blend. Whereas in Japan, this bottle is an 8-year also, 101 proof, but it's made for the Japanese market, and this is a full liter instead. So it means 33% bigger, and it is $28. So you have 33% more for less than half the price. So tell me what you think of that one.
Thanks, Obama.
Well, the reason it is like this is because Wild Turkey, Campari, they are trying to push themselves into the Asian market. So they have to be competitive with other offerings there. And previously, bourbon was super big in Japan. So this bottle right here is also from Japan. But during the 80s, they couldn't give bourbon away here in the United States. And the Japanese market really liked Wild Turkey and Heaven Hill products. So this was sold very well over there then. Japanese whiskey became really big, and they started straying away from American bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about that one?
I'd say that 70th anniversary's a better
Think
pour.
so?
I think so.
What do you think about it? What's different to you?
This one is just, it's spicier.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot more like just regular 101. I feel like it's spicy the whole time.
There's a big difference on how they smell too. Here, I'll pour this again so you can try and nose them side by side. And I mean, there's a major difference in the nose on them.
I did think this one smelled a little hotter.
So you go ahead and
the regular 8-year.
Yeah, go ahead and nose that one. I don't get a lot of herbal notes with that one. Sorry, with this one. This is the Japanese one. I don't get a lot of herbal notes with this. Whereas that one smells really herbaceous. This just smells a lot more gentle.
I think I would disagree. I think this one smells cooler. The 70th anniversary, it smells cooler. Doesn't smell like it's going to be as hard to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas when you smell this one, it smells like it's going to be harsh.
Well, no, I agree. This smells more harsh. This smells more like akin to what you would think of like the grains would. So it smells younger. This right here, it smells more sweet and syrupy and just easier to drink. This doesn't smell like it's going to drink easy. But the overall notes you get with this one, like I said, I get the rye notes for it. With it, I get some simple sugars. I get some of that pickle still, and the cedar. And this just smells much more developed. Let me try this one. Did you try that one though?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't compare. I think this tastes way better.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
The 70th anniversary bottle is definitely better than that 8-year.
Yeah, there is no comparison between them at all. This right here it tastes like this is what I think regular 101 tastes like.
It tastes a lot like regular 101. It might be just a little bit better than regular 101, but
what's interesting is when you compare them side by side like that, you immediately can tell the difference between the two of them.
There's a clear winner.
Yeah. Then we'll try this one right here. This is the vintage one. Get this good cork pop. And these vacuum sealed corks are the greatest. Tell me what you think of that one.
This smells the sweetest, for sure. Almost mapley. It tastes sweet going all the way down, too.
Mm-hmm. So I find that vintage turkey actually tastes somewhat earthy, too. I do get that maple, now that you say that. It does. It smells a lot like maple syrup. It smells almost like it's finished whiskey.
Yeah, over the weekend I had some, I think it's Woodford Reserve smoked maple.
Mm-hmm.
So just from that, and then it just immediately being able to smell it on that.
Yeah, and I get the smoke, too, in this, too. It smells like it's almost smoked. Yeah, so when I try this, I kind of get a really dusty profile. Like, I don't know if you've ever walked in like a barn or something like that, and you get hit with the smell of like hay and mildew and stuff like that inside the barn.
Mm-hmm.
So when I try this, or like an old basement, I kind of like taste that, like mothballs and stuff.
Yeah, I would say it does have a similar kind of older profile to some of that other stuff that we've had over the years.
So out of these three, which one do you think you like the most?
Still probably that 70th anniversary bottle.
So sadly, I couldn't find the Wild Turkey 12-year. But I remembered Brandon absolutely loves Wild Turkey Rare Breed. And the first video I did was with this WTO3RB. And this video right here, I have a 97 Rare Breed.
Also had the 12-year.
Yeah, you've already had the 12-year. I was I figuring that we could try it within this lineup, and I guess I must have left it at my house. And go ahead and get you some of this. Now, this is not the oldest bottle, though. So, like I said, this is from 97, and this is from 89. But this is basically cash strength.
I do smell a little bit of the, what is it, the oakiness you were talking about? A little earthy, almost a little smoky. That's the strongest tasting, but in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's got the most complex flavor profile.
Well, so the proof difference is going to be pretty decent. I think these are like 115. No, this is 108.6. So actually, it's not even that big of a difference. So 101 to 108.6, it's 5 proof points different. Yeah, you get the wood right off the bat on the nose. Okay. And I get that maple syrup you were talking about before.
It definitely lingers more as well. But it's not in a bad way. Like it doesn't taste bad.
No.
And the heat doesn't linger like on like a regular 101. This is just the flavor of the bourbon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really sweet. You get a lot of those wood notes. It develops very well across the mouth. You get a lot of spice. Oh, get a little bit of a green apple. Yeah, it's like really heavy baking spice, like green apple pie. But funny enough, I get a lot more of that funkiness with this one. But the mouthfeel, the oiliness, and like how it interacts across your mouth is so much better on the rare breed.
Yep. It's a big difference.
It is a big difference. Now, you like this one the most. How's the rare breed compare?
I mean, they're hard to compare. You know, if you're sticking strictly with just the 101, that 70th anniversary, still the best bottle. But just of the lineup, that rare breed is better.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, even regular rare breed is better than regular 101.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this holds very well in here. I think it's a very good bottle. I'll go back to it even after having the rare breed, see how it holds up with a little bit higher proof. Yeah, it's very sugary. I get like powdered sugar. Going back, the pickle note comes through.
Got pickles on the brain.
Yeah, it's very pickly now. I was getting some of those wood tannins at first, but now going from something that's super oaky and woody to something that just had a little bit of oak, it's very pickly.
Got Pickle Rick over here.
Yeah. Oh, it's good though. It actually reminds me of like a rye whiskey now. But I mean, I love it. It's a great bottle. I'm very happy with it. And at $50, I mean, would you rather have this though at $55? Or would you rather have a bottle of rare breed?
It's been a while since I've had regular rare breed, but for the price point, probably believe that.
Okay. Yeah, I think that this at $25 is great for the money. This right here at $55 is well worth it, especially with the history of it being Jimmy Russell's 70th anniversary. He's going to be the only person probably ever that works at a place for 70 years. Yeah, he actually started as a janitor sweeping floors and then becomes master distiller. So it's like the quintessential American dream of starting from the bottom and raising himself up to the top.
Yep.
But yeah, I love it. It's a wonderful history and it's a good bottle and well worth the $55. I appreciate you coming though, Brandon, and trying these out.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
No, it's no problem. And until next time,